terrorism remains a persistent and increasingly complex threat to international peace and security. Terrorist groups continue to adapt, exploiting fragility, instability, and new technologies to expand their reach, cross borders, and evade detection. No country can confront this threat alone. Terrorism is one of many unprecedented crises facing the world today, and the United Nations must respond to them, all under sustained financial constraints. Through UN80 and wider reform, we are working to deliver more efficiently with clearer evidence of results. In response, UNOCT is offering more integrated support to member states, closer to where it is needed, aligning policy, system-wide coordination and program delivery with the global counter-terrorism strategy, grounded in human rights and gender equality. In 2025, a team of 149 colleagues from 60 nationalities, working across headquarters and 12 field presences, engaged over 13,000 practitioners from 170 member states. At the policy level, UNOCT convened counter-terrorism dialogue through briefings, expert meetings, and high-level conferences, bringing policymakers, practitioners, and civil society together. With CTED and the 1267 monitoring team, UNOCT coordinated 2 Secretary General's reports on the threat posed by Daesh. The office also prepared the Secretary General's report for the 9th review of the United Nations Global Counter-Terrorism Strategy in 2026, drawing on more than 80 submissions from governments, regional organizations, civil society, youth, and victims of terrorism. Beyond policy leadership, UNOCT continued to strengthen coordination across the United Nations system. In 2025, it expanded multi-partner approaches through the United Nations Global Counter-Terrorism Coordination Compact, regional platforms, and country-level engagement. In West Africa, the Integrated Border Stability Mechanism brought UNOCT, IOM, UNODC, and Interpol together with 8 countries, moving from fragmented assistance to shared analysis, guiding implementation across 600 nationally validated recommendations. At the operational level, through 17 global programs, UNOCT strengthened the national systems member states rely on to prevent and counter terrorism. At airports, the United Nations Go Travel software now screens passengers against watch lists in real time in 7 countries, processing 78 million passenger records and generating 5,500 confirmed alerts. Across Africa, the Fusion Cells program brought police, intelligence, and border agencies together to analyze threats, training 619 professionals to connect previously siloed information. In Central Asia, UNOCT supported 5 states to strengthen cross-border cooperation against evolving terrorist threats. In Iraq, working with UNICEF, IOM, and UNODC, UNOCT helped the government manage the return of more than 21,000 people from the camps established in northeast Syria following the defeat of Daesh, bringing accountability, rehabilitation, and reintegration under one framework. Through the Victims of Terrorism Associations Network, launched in 2025, 120 victims from 40 countries came together as a collective voice in UN counter-terrorism discussions. That momentum carried into the first conference on victims of terrorism in Africa, convened in Rabat, Morocco. Underpinning these efforts was stronger financing coherence. A record 32 partners contributed $65.9 million to the United Nations Trust Fund for Counter-Terrorism, with 62% directed to integrated multi-partner initiatives. As the Global Counter-Terrorism Strategy marks its 20th anniversary in 2026, UNOCT is preparing for the next phase with a new strategic plan, a strengthened results architecture, enhanced transparency through a live funding dashboard, and a delivery model built around integrated support, measurable results, and clear accountability. Together with member states and partners, UNOCT remains committed to delivering together for a world free from terrorism.